Hello everyone, back again, having just recovered from Fiona mail. She is such a naughty lady, really. Jennings 644, if you haven't met her, she is probably one of the most talented and generous people I've ever had the privilege to encounter. So go over, sub, like, leave comments to her video, because she invests such a huge amount of time in sharing her knowledge. She deserves every accolade coming to her. Okay, that said, there's a little something I'd like to share with you ladies. And this is about polystyrene. Well, it isn't actually, I'm just being facetious. This is about what to do with Jennings 644's gorgeous flowers if you get stuck and you just want a way to display them or use them in a gift for someone, or just generally have them hanging up so that you can look at them and enjoy them. I bought these polystyrene rings, I don't know what size it is now, I can't remember, from eBay back along, because I got into making my coffee filter roses, and I just bought these as a means to make a roses wreath, if you like. But having made quite a few of Fiona's flowers now, I needed something to do with them rather than having them sat around in little bags. So I sent Gary up into the loft, attached by the waist to a bit of string so he didn't get lost, and got him to bring me down one of my donuts, if you like. And this is what I put together yesterday, which I am absolutely thrilled with. I have to say, I don't like blowing my own trumpet, but I think when you know you've made something good, you know it, and this is how I feel about this little thing here. It's flowers that I've made from Fiona's tutorials. What I did was cut this section, if you can see, from the circle, bore holes into the edges here, knotted the cordage and just really pushed it down into the edges of the polystyrene, and you can see it's quite deep. I'll put that in there for you so you are able to push something into it to make a little well. I tied knots and then hot glued it into situ. I then covered the polystyrene with just some plain ordinary cotton material because I wanted a good anchor for things to glue to. Then I had some of the burlap or sacking and just cut it into pieces, shredded it, which I've actually lain, you can't really see, I've covered it quite effectively here, but I lay it all the way around the front part so then any gaps would still be showing the sacking as it is on top here. I then placed some rather lovely heavy duty lace trim around the bottom, and then starting in the middle here started to apply the flowers that I've made, and just in true Fiona style filled it up as much as I possibly could, spread it out, added some pearl embellishment. The glue strands are awesome ladies, I think I could probably spend a month plucking them out. I'm going to have to get my heat gun onto it and just get them out of the picture really. And then in the actual arc of the circle I put more of the hessian flowers, and then on the back I used doilies that I've made just to cover it and give it a nice finish. It's a bit hit and miss in places because I had to try and cover up and hide little glue patches and things like that, and then I realised there was this whole area here that because of the depth of the flowers needed to be filled. You see the burlap underneath there, so I had some of the triangles that I'd cut and glued in readiness for making more flowers, and I just filled the little gap with that, and I really am very pleased with how this has come out. It is going out to someone, but I wanted to show you before I got to that place, because you know it's very difficult sometimes to utilise what you make. I didn't want little flowers hanging around in plastic bags and things like that. I did want to do something useful with them, so I'm hoping that the person that receives this will enjoy it, ignore any faults, and just be pleased to receive my gift. So that's it, ladies. I needed to share it with you. You know, it's a pretty thing, and I'm hoping that you think so too. Thank you very much again for watching and spending time with me. Have a good day. Bye bye.